Hi, my name is Oya, and today I'll be talking about how psychological tactics, specifically color psychology, urgency and scarcity, and anchoring bias, are strategically used in marketing to drive consumer behavior. These strategies are not just theoretical concepts, but are practical tools that have been proven effective in driving purchasing decisions across various industries. I chose to research this topic because I feel it is something that is all around us and affects all of us, yet many people are unaware of the subtle ways these tactics can shape our decisions. The core of my presentation is that psychological principles, when skillfully applied in marketing, can significantly influence consumer behavior by tapping into subconscious triggers. I'll demonstrate how color psychology, urgency and scarcity, and anchoring bias are utilized to create compelling marketing strategies that not only boost sales but also shape brand perception. Now let's begin with color psychology, a concept rooted in both ancient and modern practices. The use of color to influence mood and behavior dates back to the ancient Egyptians, who believed in the healing power of color. They associated different hues with various gods and even constructed rooms with specific colors to harness their therapeutic effects. In this modern world, colors are chosen to convey specific messages. Luxury brands, for example, often use black and gold to signify sophistication and exclusivity. In contrast, tech companies and financial institutions frequently use blue to communicate trust and stability. Another popular example of how color psychology is used is McDonald's use of red and yellow in its branding. Red stimulates appetite and creates a sense of urgency, while yellow evokes feelings of happiness and friendliness. Together, these colors encourage quick service and high customer turnover, which aligns perfectly with McDonald's fast food business model. However, color psychology is not universal. Cultural and gender differences can significantly influence how colors are perceived. For example, while purple is often associated with royalty in the United States, it can represent mourning and death in Italy. This color difference highlights the importance of understanding the target audience when selecting colors for marketing. Now, moving on to urgency and scarcity, two powerful psychological triggers that marketers use to drive consumer behavior. Urgency creates the sense of immediate action, while scarcity plays on the idea that limited availability increases a product's value. These tactics are particularly effective in creating a fear of missing out, or FOMO, which can lead to impulsive purchasing decisions. A study by HubSpot found that scarcity-based tactics can boost conversion rates by up to 15%. When we believe that an opportunity is fleeting or that a product is short in supply, we're more likely to act quickly to avoid missing out. Apple is another great example of using scarcity in its marketing strategies. When launching a new product, the company often limits the availability of the item, creating a buzz that drives demand. This tactic was notably effective during the launch of the iPhone X, where limited stocks led to heightened consumer interest and a surge in sales. Black Friday is another example. Retailers offer exclusive discounts for limited time, creating a sense of urgency that drives consumers to act immediately. This strategy not only boosts sales but attracts new customers. However, it is important to note that the overuse or misuse of these tactics can backfire. If consumers perceive that scarcity is being artificially created, or if urgency is overemphasized, it can lead to a distrust and damage in the brand's reputation. Therefore, marketers must strike a balance, ensuring that their use of urgency and scarcity is both genuine and strategic. Finally, let's talk about anchoring bias. Anchoring bias is a cognitive bias where individuals rely too heavily on the first piece of information they perceive, or the anchor. This bias is especially found in pricing strategies, where initial prices set a reference point that influences subsequent judgments. For example, in an experiment conducted by Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, participants who were given a high starting number made higher estimates than those who started with a lower number. This shows how the anchor can distort our decision-making process. In marketing, anchoring is often used to make pricing appear more attractive. A common tactic is to set a high initial price, followed by a discounted price. The high anchor makes the discount seem more substantial, leading consumers to believe that they are getting a better deal. One of the most prevalent examples of anchoring in retail is the buy one get one free offer. This tactic anchors the value of two products together, making the deal seem more attractive than a simple 50% discount. Research shows that consumers prefer buy one get one free offers because they perceive them as providing more value. Another classic example is the use of prices ending in 9. For instance, $9.99 is perceived as significantly cheaper than $10, even though the difference is just 1 cent. This is because our brains anchor on the first digit, making $9.99 feel closer to $9 than $10. In conclusion, psychological tactics such as color psychology, urgency and scarcity, and anchoring bias are powerful tools in marketing, influencing how we perceive products and make purchasing decisions. By understanding these tactics, marketers can craft strategies that not only drive sales, but also build strong, resonant brands. However, it is crucial to use these tactics ethically. Misusing psychological triggers can lead to consumer distrust and long-term damage to the brand's reputation. As we move forward into an increasingly competitive market, the key will be to balance these powerful tools with transparency and authenticity. Thanks for watching, and I hope this presentation has provided you with valuable insights into the psychological tactics and strategies that shape our consumer behavior.